Hello and welcome to another cast by the SC Chronicles. We are back from our super long hiatus due to school starting and all that fun stuff. RB3K here and
Truth.
Alright, so this game is on Scrap Station. It is from the Go for SC2 tournament that happens all the time, I guess, in Europe.
Over across the water. We don't know much about it. We just found this replay and we decided to cast it since we haven't cast in a very long time. So it looks like we do have AT and Mardow spawning in the east or bottom position on Scrap Station.
It hasn't been that long that you forget the map.
And Tarson, the red Terran player, spawning in the north 12 o'clock position, however you want to call it. And it looks like we got some friendly banter about Imba map choices. And, you know, Tarson, I saw a replay recently of him kind of crying a little bit more than he should, really.
That was a pretty fun replay. But anyways, as the phone goes off in my house, but that's fine because someone else will pick it up. Extractor trick for Mardow because he's cool like that. 11 over 10. Look, he just divided by 0 right there.
He's defied all math we know. It looks like he is scouting for some sort of proxy cheese play. Looks in this little corner. A lot of players do like to hide barracks, gateways, pylons back there. And, you know, it's just annoying when you're Zerg and you get cheese because really, Zerg hates the early game.
I've actually lost as Protoss with two proxy barracks in there. It's a very sad time. But anyways, Mardow is coming in with his Overlord to come in and scout. Does see the supply depot, so he knows that it should be pretty basic if he does put the supply depot up front.
Yeah, so Mardow does see the barracks coming around here. The drone is roaming around. May put down a hatch really quickly. It scouted around all the way down here to check for any type of cheese. He didn't actually look up here, which is surprising. But you know he's gonna go ahead and lay down that hatchery because he does see the barracks over here.
Tarson talking about his depot calling him because he was making it go up and down. It was weird. But anyways, Mardow is just going to fly over with his Overlord, try and see whatever he can see. He's going to try and get that away from any kind of fast marine that comes out and can kill it and supply block him, because that would suck.
So Tarson already got gas really early, so he probably going to lay down a very early factory right away. He got gas, his 100 gas. I think in his Overlord command right away has his factory coming up, so you know this Overlord command will be delayed quite a bit. And Mardow pulling back to check for a factory. What a nice play. Sees that factory, he's going to head back around here probably, and he'll know when Tarson's going to expand. And it looks like Tarson's scout is finding its way over to Mardow's base. All he's going to see is a pool, which is pretty late right now. It's not quite finished and because of this hatchery, you know.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Tarson's going to take that SCV down and probably see... Oh, no. Actually, just running away with that SCV.
Nope, they changing his mind now.
God damn it, Tarson, make up your mind.
So it does look like Mardow is positioning his two Overlords to the left and right of Tarson's base. He'll see anything leaving, and he can just, you know, suicide it in whenever he needs to see get that extra information. Yeah. To really see what Tarson's doing. Looks like a reactor on the way on the barracks. Factory
probably
is done.
Swap, if anything. Or else, unless he wants to just go with tons of Marines, like one Hellion to cover with them. Or he could swap and just pump out millions of Hellions at once. And he is lifting it, so he's probably going to swap. Going to throw down that factory over there. Going to be able to pump out 2 Hellions at a time. So that will be able to do quite a bit of harass. Now, has Mardow seen this truth?
Yo, Mardow has seen the factory coming up, and Tarson actually pulled everything he has off gas. So he got enough gas for his factory. Probably going to save up enough money to get an expansion and get his Hellions out. And, you know, Mardow knows the factory's coming, so he did put down his Roach Warren, and he's going to start spreading creep. This map has a huge ramp, so really blocking off those Hellions can be difficult when you're on 2 bases already.
Yeah, that's going to be really, really annoying, unless you get some Roaches and a Queen up there to kind of block that off. But then again, his natural will be completely exposed. Hellions are almost halfway done. Oh, there's 2 right there. Halfway done for the next set, I guess.
So yeah, Mardow does see these Hellions coming up. Roaches have spawned, I'm hoping, or 3 more on the production tab are on the way. 1 Roach is out, and these Hellions... You know, a lot of space to move around in, so they can do a lot of damage right now, and here they come. Yeah,
Hellions do outrange a Roach, but they don't do full damage against a Roach, so technically a Hellion can kill a Roach, but it'd take hours to do.
Mardow actually didn't get Ling's speed right now, and that might end up costing him, because these Hellions are faster than Lings and faster than Roaches until Roaches get that speed upgrade, as the Hellions are trying to loop around and try to pick off as many drones as they can, as this one has 1 kill already, and 3 has 1, so 4 drones have gone, a few Lings have gone out as well.
Down, yeah. Anyways, that Queen is doing a pretty good job taking just some pot shots at those Hellions. Roach is just kind of chasing him in vain, playing Duck Duck Goose with these freaking Hellions right now across the around the middle line. Almost take one out. Actually, there we go. Finally dies.
Yeah, 4 more Hellions are on the way, and Tarson is starting to grab his command center right now. He started to regain his gas. Has engineering bay down in case of some sort of muta play. So I guess he'll put down some turrets just in case. His Hellions going down to the expo. These drones are bunched up like crazy. Ooh, nice burn right there.
Four drones going down. That is a huge hit to Mardow right there. These roaches and queens trying desperately to clean up right now. Not working out so well.
Yeah, these roaches will cut them off, and it does look like these days of these are numbered, and they will scoot away home. And they've done the damage they've needed. And it looks like he stopped in the fog to just admire his cool car. Everything looks cool within fog effects.
Everything. That Hellion is probably going to run back to the Zelnaga Watchtower unless it wants to die.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything spiffy's coming up. A lair is on the way for ATN Mardow, and looks like this Overlord got shooed away by this Marine, so if the Overlord tries to sack itself, the Marine will get some extra shots off and probably won't make it as far as he really wants it to.
Yeah.
And the Roaches are trying to push out as one Hellion cuts by and decides he wants to go home, but he really won't.
That Hellion exploded. I love how the Hellions explode. Anyways, these roaches are pushing up, going to the Zelnaga Watchtower, so he knows exactly what these Hellions are. He does take out another one right now.
Yeah, right now he's just trying to delay. I don't think he's got any Marauders are in production right now. Weapon plus one is on the way. One Marauder hasn't even spawned yet, so dealing with the roaches with just pure Hellions could be difficult. And as these roaches have decided to just say, screw those Hellions, we're going in for the base.
Yeah, they're going in full speed right now. They don't have a speed upgrade, so full speed of whatever their speed is.
There's a Spire on the way, tucked away in that little nice spot of Spine Collar for defense. As the roaches are coming up, they look like they have ran into the problem of having a full wall, so they're kind of confused of where to go, and they'll probably take some shots on this Orbital Command before it lifts off and flies away to safety.
Yeah, I took one shot on that Orbital Command.
And they got an SCV. They got the revenge for their drone buddies, and these Hellions can't really push in. The Queens, actually they could just scoop by, they'll take some hits from the Spine Crawlers and the Queens, but really do you want to sacrifice them right now? And it looks like his attention is up here. Two Marauders in the bunker will probably defend against these roaches as they will have to run away home.
Yeah, one roach just kind of exploded and gibbed up right there. Those Hellions are still standing right there at the bottom right now. Haven't done much. They're getting pushed away by two Queens.
It's a game of intimidation.
It really is. Whoever's got a bigger wang right now. I think Mardow's actually going to send those roaches back to see if that expansion's back down and take a couple more pot shots. Expansion still hasn't landed, so technically...
Tank is out. No siege tech just yet. Marines on the way. Marauders coming up, and I guess they're just using those roaches to delay that expansion from coming down, and Hellions do look like they're returning home after they were shooed away by massive creep tumor spreading and a few Queens.
Those Hellions might meet up with those roaches down at that expansion right down there. There we go.
Hellions do take a couple shots. Is on the way, and 8 Mutas are actually on the field, actually being produced right now. 2 Evo Chambers on the way, probably for Carapace and range attack. Tarson does load up some Hellions into a medvac going for a mineral line drop, but these Mutas might be able to intercept wherever the hell they are.
Have they popped yet? Yeah.
They're coming.
They're coming. They're almost popped. They've popped. There we go. They might be able to intercept that medvac right there.
Yeah, the drop is on the way. One Hellion dropping down out of the range of Mardow. Yep, he's out of the range. They're rolling in right now. Mutas flying in. Looks like they're gonna try to swap some SCVs and drones. Looks like these Mutas will come in, and the drones are all dead.
Oh wow, that is a lot of drones just burned.
Another line just goes.
That is about 10 drones lost right there.
But Mardow is returning the favor and picking up tons of SCVs. None of these SCVs are trying to run away or anything. They're sitting there mining or trying to mine, just being picked off by the Mutas right now. The Hellion's still back there, and they did a lot of damage. Looking over.
Is that medvac gonna go down from that one Hellion?
Gone. It's gone. Oh wait, no.
Oh!
Hero Muta,
yeah, there
right
we go.
there. 400 minerals, well 500 actually, and 100 gas. Looks like these Mutas have done their job. Looking at the income tab, looks like there's 19 Harvesters for Tarson and 39 for Mardow, so he didn't actually lose that many. If there is another drop back here, Marines and a medvac, so really utilizing those drops, Tarson, just dropping behind every point he can, and he needs to take care of these Mutas, so it looks like these players looking at the APM are running wild right now and trying to fight 3 different fronts at the same time.
Tarson at above 200 APM right now. Mardow only under 150. But then again, he's still playing amazingly right now. Mardow's doing an excellent job keeping his harass up right now and making Tarson have to keep a lot of Marines in his base just to defend because he did lose so many SCVs.
Yeah, so Mardow is trying to put up a perimeter for his Overlords, really spreading them out over this open space to see if he can catch any drops coming in. Does look like his medevac will try to swoop back in. These turrets probably will delay these Mutas from doing any type of damage as the medvac comes here, and it does see this hatchery, so he can load up, stim him up. Oh, he doesn't have stim yet. Never mind, no stim. So
no stim. He's just gonna try and snipe that hatchery. Is he gonna be able to? Is there any kind of units that can defend right now?
He needs to push him forward and really start shooting it. So the Marines are trying to go to work on the hatchery. A Baneling Nest on the way, and same with Overlord speed. So he needs to get something down here to stop these Marines, because right now he's just gonna lose a hatchery for nothing. And 4 roaches coming in right now. The hatchery does live with 300 HP. They all load up and they will float away. Probably gonna come back down here, try to do some more harass as the Mutaflock is reaching, and the days are numbered for these Marines right now.
Yeah, the Mutaflock is coming back, just gonna take out that medvac because they should just
Wow,
aim at
Mutas is melting away all highly damaged from the previous engagement in the base, and looks like the Mutas just got destroyed. They did take out the medvac, so there is no escape route for these Marines, and they will die valiantly trying to fight off roaches.
Yeah, these roaches are going to take out those Marines quite easily, but there's a lot of Mutas lost right there, actually.
Yeah, I think a lot of them were pretty weak from the harass, and looks like a big force, tanks, Marines, and a few Marauders coming in for Tarson. How will Mardow really react to this? He needs a lot more links.
The cut.
And we're back! And looks like those roaches are heading out to, intercept these Marines, Marauders, and tanks. And looks like there's a pretty big force coming in for Tarson right now. And goddamn iTunes.
Oh my god, iTunes decided to take a shit and just destroy. Anyways, the Marines and Marauders will be able to snipe this hatchery quite easily. I don't think it only had a couple.
Yeah, you don't want to
left.
engage right now. The tanks are sieged, and these roaches are getting blasted to pieces right now. Those tanks are in perfect position right now. The roaches need to come down and swoop around, and it looks like this hatchery will die, and this drone is hero. Look at him hiding.
Just hiding. I don't know if that's a hero drone or just a coward drone. Anyway, these tanks have set up a pretty good contain. There is no ability for the Zerg player to expand out naturally into the next expansion. He's probably gonna have to go for like another hidden type expansion. But they are moving away now. I don't know why.
Looks like another drop is on the way for Tarson. He drops in. Massive amounts of banglings coming in and scaring the shit out of those Marines as they run and melt away. Oh, look at him.
And they got the roly-poly upgrade right after that explosion right there, so they are now that much faster and that much more cool. That Redvac is gonna die, isn't it?
Yeah, the Mutas aren't gonna live. And it looks like he will probably go for these rocks and try to set up his tanks around here. This little passageway over to the Zerg base will be excellent for this type of unit. Tanks in the back choking up, and units trying to run in single file to take on a Terran army. Not the best idea, and Mardow really wants to try to get some sort of flank set up, or really just make an arc around here and let the Terran army come onto his creep.
Yeah, having that creep is going to be a big advantage actually. But the Terran player is going to take out those rocks, and now is he going to be able to set up a proper contain is the question. Those roaches that were going to attempt to set a flank, I guess, came all the way back to their front line, so it is going to be a frontline battle from the looks of it.
Yeah, so it looks like Mardow is separating his army. There looks like Zerglings and Banelings up here, roaches and Mutas up top, and we'll see how Tarson handles this situation. Mardow does know it's coming. His Overlord is in position. Tanks siege up, and units stimming really early and looking to try to engage the roaches, but they do pull back. Banelings kind of getting out of position. They might get shelled away.
Get back! No, they don't get back. They don't do any damage at all, actually. Mardow might have lost the game right there, actually.
Losing all those Banelings without doing any damage to these Marines, and the Marines and the Marauders are going to just, destroy these roaches as they desperately try to take down his army. Tanks have unsieged, and just, their DPS is amazing, even unsieged, and this looks like Mardow is trying to, scrounge up enough units, but it doesn't look good right now as these tanks have sieged up, and a pretty nice contain is set up. These rocks aren't broke, so he can't really flank around. This roach is a hero. Look at him. Oh god.
I guess that Medvac gave him vision. But anyways, yeah, just Mardow's just making tons and tons of roaches right now, hoping to just kind of brute force his way through these siege tank line. The siege tanks are at red HP, like only 10 HP left on a couple of them, so really they could technically go down to a brute force attack, but he has to get some roaches out really quick.
Yeah, pushing in against a Terran player while his tanks are still sieged isn't the best idea, and those Banelings paid the price as they kind of got out of position. All the Zerglings melted away, and the only thing left to target was the Banelings, and without Banelings to destroy this infantry ball, it's pretty hard for a Zerg player to really come back right now.
There's actually 24 Zerglings in production right now, and 2 Banelings
on the way, so he is going to try to hopefully catch the Terran player on the move when the tanks are not sieged, and Terran player is actually receding the creep right now, and that's not good news for the Zerg player because he needs more mobility.
Not at all. Let's see what actually happens right now. Are the Banelings out? There's a couple Banelings out right now.
Making a run for the Marine line right there. They do get shelled before any Marines go down. More tanks rolling in, sieged up. More. Wow, Banelings is dying before they do anything.
Dying, no damage. Oh, and Mardow does lose the game. He had a valiant effort of trying to stay in the game. It didn't work out so well, though.
Yeah, Mardow played a really good game. His only one mistake was just running into those siege tanks and losing all his Banelings early without doing any infantry damage. But a nice APM game, a lot of harass here, drops being used by Tarson everywhere, and some good pushes right there. So
yeah, I really like this game. For a first game back, I think that was excellent. Anyways, guys, message us on YouTube or email us, whatever, as my brother completely, whatever. Anyways, message us so we have something to do, because we really need to know what you guys want to watch, because we could just search up replays and just cast them, but it kind of gets boring. We want to know what kind of games you want to watch, so let us know, guys. Peace out.
Yeah, peace. Yeah. Oh my god.
What just happened?